You know, like when you have a realization and you just feel like your life and you are never going to be the same again. You know, like when you have a breakthrough, such a breakthrough that it almost feels like you suddenly became next version of yourself. Something like that happened to me today, and I just have to share it with you because I was sitting in the office and I was just getting on with my job, and then suddenly I realized, Lenka, why are you always selling yourself short? Why are you always like undermining your skills and what you have done and how powerful you are? And honestly, it's something what my husband has been always, like annoyed and angry with me for, what my friends would never understand. And I actually don't understand it properly myself, but I decided that I'm done with that. I'm totally done with that, because then after this realization, it just like this fire, like this light came on in my chest, and it's just like this desire to like run and do things. It's like when you have a Ferrari and you drive that Ferrari at speed of 70, and it's just so frustrating, right? And I think that something to do with that is my experience from last week, and I need to share that one with you because I used to have a business. I used to have a business, nutritional coaching, and I was coaching clients for 8 years. But after 8 years, I decided to stop that because I just felt like I wasn't doing it from right space, from right energy, and I just felt like I needed to go on and just do loads of inner work and healing and stuff like that. It just didn't feel right, and so I stopped that. And honestly, I haven't been doing it I wasn't doing it for 3 years. And suddenly, recently, I received this text message to a phone number I was not using for 3 years, from someone who got my number, old number, from somebody who used to be my client 5 years ago, who unfortunately has passed since. And this client was looking for my guidance. And I was thinking, you know what, given the circumstance, let's see her and let's speak to her. And honestly, it was this most beautiful experience because this time, when I was talking to her about her health and diet, and when I was there for her, it was from totally different energy. I was so present with her, I was so connected to her and to myself. I felt like she was receiving it on very different level than all of the people I was helping previously. And even afterwards, she was so happy. She hugged me. She even texted me afterwards. She was so happy inside of her, and that just made me so happy. And I think that that feeling of the inner power has something to do with that experience, because maybe me, doing and helping people before not kind of clicking with me was just because I was not doing it from the right place. But I think that's what I'm meant to do, to help, and I have studied so many things. I have done so many things. I have so many skills that I just feel like I'm here to contribute and to help others. And so I'm not sure how it really all will come together. What I do know is that yes, I did study nutrition for 3 years, and yes, I have been doing inner work and deconditioning and all that for close to 3 years. And that yes, I have done human design reading and I use that also. But honestly, how it all comes together, I felt it in that session with that client, that it was just so empowering and so beautiful. And so honestly, that's the commitment. I am done selling myself short. I am done with underplaying my knowledge and my expertise and my embodiment and, how I can help others. And so I'm ready. I am ready for the next stage. I am ready for the next steps. I am ready to grow. And as I said, I'm just done understanding, and I'm ready for you. So, I'm just ready to take the next steps. And it just feels so, so beautiful.